Welcome to sports. Kansas men's basketball finished up its exhibition season last night with an 86-57 victory over Fort Hays State. Devontae Graham had himself a night with 27 points, going 8 for 12 from the field and 6 for 10 from three-point range. Despite the win, the Jayhawks had some flaws exposed. One of them was rebounding, as Fort Hays State came in with only 2 players as tall as 6'6", and with the height advantage, KU only out-rebounded Fort Hays State by 2 in the first half. The Jayhawks did not have a single player crack double digits in rebounding for the night. It was also an off night for Svi Mikhailuk. He struggled from three-point range, shooting 0 for 7 and finished the night with just 8 points. After the game, Coach Self was not too pleased with the team's performance, highlighting a lack of energy from his group.
Well, I didn't think we were very good. I thought we played better the second half, but certainly no energy and flat the first half, and defensively we were bad. And when Malik made a shot there late, but I think we were 2 of 20 from 3, other than Devontae until Mitch made that last shot. So, until Malik did. So obviously when you live by the 3, which we've been doing, you can look bad when it doesn't go in the hole, and I thought that they out-scrapped us.
We just didn't come out with energy. We came out real flat. That was basically it. We just didn't come out with enough energy how we should have.
The Jayhawks opened the regular season on Friday night at home against Tennessee State. A quick tune-up before a trip to Chicago on Tuesday, the Champions Classic against Kentucky. At this time a year ago, Kansas football pulled off the upset of the century, knocking off powerhouse Texas in an overtime thriller. In this year's 1-8 start, the Jayhawks have scored a combined 29 points in the last 4 games. Head coach David Beatty says this week's rematch against Texas is important for his team to prove that last year's win was not a fluke.
But from our standpoint, it's an opportunity to see if that was real. I mean, you do it once. How about we do it twice, So I think that's the approach as I hear our guys talking, Joe Deneen's and the Daniel Wises, is, hey, you want to prove something, you got to go do it more than one time. And we got to go out there and take that opportunity. And we get to go right down there in their backyard and do it.
KU is a 34-point underdog against UT. They'll take on the Longhorns this Saturday at 5 p.m. from Darrell K. Royal Stadium in Austin. 11th-ranked Kansas volleyball returns to Georgia tonight for a 2-game homestand. It begins with the Sunflower Showdown against K-State. The Jayhawks have won 10 out of their last 11 matches against K-State, including 6 straight victories. The Jayhawks enter tonight's matchup on an 11-game winning streak. Tonight's matchup with K-State is set for 6:30 p.m. from Georgia. UCLA's LiAngelo Ball is out on bail. He and 2 other teammates were arrested for shoplifting in Shanghai, China on Tuesday. LiAngelo is the younger brother of Lakers rookie Lonzo Ball. Their father, LeVar Ball, downplayed the situation.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everybody making it a big deal. It ain't that big of a deal.
And guys, that is your sports. That Ball family, they never disappoint.